sports tank, which fits this bike a lot better than the one I have. But I'm just going to use this tank here in reference to show you kind of how I'm going to do it. There's probably easier ways to do it. Everybody's got their own method. But let me give you a little crash course here. This is what I have here. Okay, this is, you know, always keep random junk laying around. This is actually a wheel spacer, like inside of a lawnmower wheel, or like on mini bikes they call them like a crush sleeve. You know, you'll have a bearing here and a bearing here, but these are what go in lawnmowers. They're real long. They're, I don't know, whatever, about 8 inches long. So basically what I did is I stuck this in my bandsaw. I cut me some small collars. These are probably about ½ an inch long. And I found random stoppers. I think I pulled these off of like, I don't know, like a tripod stand. You know, they're just a little rubber foot stopper thing. And I don't have two that match, but these two right here are what we're gonna use on this bike. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'll take and get my little spacers cut, and then I'll have to trim these down later, but the rubber end cap is what I'm gonna put over the end of the spacer. So it'll look like so. And then I'm gonna take these, and I already got it marked out right here. These are gonna get let me see. These will get tack welded in, just like so. I'll have them one on each side. I'll try and make sure and have these good and square. So once I got these welded in, I'll come back down, of course, and trim my rubber stopper. This will slide all the way over it. So when you have the pocket right inside of your fuel tank right here, there's one here and one in the top. These will basically sit, you can slide the tank in, and these will sit right inside there. Because you don't want, my opinion, you don't want to have just a metal, your tank riding on something metal. It might work good for a while, probably be noisy, but you know, bouncing around on these MB200 bikes, I see a lot of people, they take them off-road. That's what they're for. Over time, you'd probably end up wearing you a hole or a crack or something inside the tank, and that's not going to make for a very good weekend when you decide to get a crack in your tank and you got fuel all over your motor. It's kind of unsafe. So basically, that's what I'm going to have right inside here. A lot of the old Honda 110 three-wheelers, probably some other bikes, kind of did the same thing. You just basically took the tank and come from this direction, and you would put your tank in, slide it in, and then, you know, it'd be secured at the back. Now, at the back, the tab, basically, the Go Power Sports tank has the same little tab on it as this with the hole in it. So, you know, option what you could do here, I'll show you what I'm going to use, but the option on the back here you could do is just tack weld you a bolt. That way you could put you a rubber insert, which I'm going to do, and then you could put your tank on, put you another rubber spacer, that way your tank is rubber mounted, and put a nut on it. But I picked up this fancy gadget here, I don't know, Facebook, wherever, Amazon I think is where I got it. It's pretty cool. They didn't supply this, they didn't donate it to me, I purchased it, but it's a cool handy tool, and it was very inexpensive. You know, if they want to send me one to use more and support me, that'd be cool. But anyway, you find it comes with different inserts, metric, standard. You drill a hole, tells you what hole to drill, and then you put this threaded insert in it. It's kind of like an old pop rivet gun. This goes in, the backside squishes, so once you got it in, this is pretty much permanent unless you have to drill it or cut it out. So what I'll do is I'll find out what insert I'm going to use. I'm going to drill me a hole in the back of the frame right here, put a threaded insert on it, and to make it almost look like some kind of factory cool deal. But that's what I'm going to use to secure the back. Like I said, I would have a rubber grommet, then I'll put the tank, probably another rubber grommet on top, and you know, you can cut you some pieces of rubber out of a old inner tube, or whatever you got laying around. This mat type stuff that people put in their drawer liners, that's rubber, that works good. It's something to keep your tank from rubbing against metal to metal, doesn't make any noise, doesn't run any leaks. So I'm gonna get my little inserts, I already got it marked, so I'm gonna get these welded in today. I gotta get this frame sanded. I've got some good old Scotch-Brite pads. So I'm gonna get this sanded down, get it cleaned up. We're gonna get a coat of paint on this today. I got some other parts, kickstand, a few other things I've taken off. that I'm going to powder coat. Look at that duster sitting there. Focus. We got wheels to clean up and get painted. Might do a sprocket change on the back here. Haven't decided what we're going to do on that yet. Also got the front tubes. I need to figure out if I'm going to break these down, take the guts out, powder coat them, or just paint them. So, anyway, that's where we're at today. And we got to get busy. I'm on a deadline, folks. So I'll show you all this after I got everything welded up and we throw some paint on it.